Welcome everyone. In this video, we are in the Holiday Cup, showcasing some very dominant battles featuring Froslass. Now guys, you are in for a treat. Guys, if you are still looking to continue the climb for Pokemon Go Battle League Season 10, in the Holiday Cup, guys, my goodness, this is an overpowered team. It's an ABB line, double ice, with Alolan Graveler in the front. Froslass, of course, is on this team. It's going to be serving as the closer for this team. And guys, I thought about this team last night. I said, I was thinking about running one of the teams from my top 5 best teams for the Holiday Cup team. And I was thinking about team number 3, guys. If you haven't yet seen that video, check it out. Hop on the channel. But I made a last minute change, and I was practicing a little bit when it dropped, and I was seeing all the flyers, and I was like, I'm going to do an anti-flyer team. And my goodness, did it pay off, guys. So Froslass in the back, going to be the closer on this team, and we've got Alolan Graveler as the lead on this team, guys. Alolan Graveler is one of the strongest leads you can run in the Holiday Cup. It's got so much good coverage on the meta, guys. So many people are leading with flyers. And Alolan Graveler just absolutely has a field day with those flyers and those occasional fire types that you are bound to see in the Holiday Cup, like Alolan Marowak, like Talonflame. Talonflame, forget about it, guys. Holy smokes. And this is an ABB team, guys. So if you're met with a bad lead like a Vigoroth, although Vigoroth is better served as a safe swap, you could see it in the lead. In that case, we have Alolan Ninetails on this team as the safe swap. If you're met with a bad lead, safe swap into Alolan Ninetails, which is super spammy. Speaking of, here it is right here, Alolan Ninetails, my goodness. Fantastic safe swap. So both of the ice types, guys, have coverage on fighting type damage. So that is the beauty of this team. That is what makes this team work. Alolan Ninetails with that fairy typing and Froslass with that ghost typing make fighting type damage neutral, and that is what makes this team work, guys. And my goodness, does it work. This team is so powerful, guys. I'm telling you, we are starting Holiday Cup off with a bang. And without further ado, guys, let's hop into this first battle, guys. I'm super pumped to show you this team. It absolutely definitely racks up the wins in the Holiday Cup, my goodness. And let's see, we got a Diggersby. Okay, so terrible lead for us, guys. We've got to go right into Alolan Ninetails if the game will let us. Holy smokes, starting off with some lovely lag. They meet us with their own Alolan Ninetails running Charm. So guys, we're going to look to get off a Psyshock. This is the preferred moveset that I would recommend running Psyshock, because Dazzling Gleam really is not very useful. You'll want Psyshock for these mirror matchups, and also for Froslass as well, guys. So we just about take it out. My goodness, hanging on with 1 HP. That is the worst thing in Pokemon Go Battle League, when they hang on like that with 1 HP, but that's okay. We are going to expend that shield to preserve our switch advantage. We do not want this Diggersby anywhere near our Alolan Graveler. Gonna look to chip with a super effective Weather Ball, and we do draw a shield, so that is good news, guys. Because they shielded that, Froslass might have some play on whatever they have in the back. Gonna get rid of us with a Fire Punch, no big deal. Gonna look to come in with Froslass, and here we go, guys. It is Froslass time. They do get to a Fire Punch. Froslass can tank a Fire Punch, no problem. Gonna let that go. And look to get rid of this Diggersby, but not before we overfarm a little bit. Gonna want to have some loaded energy. And gonna look to get rid of it with an Avalanche. This will take it out if they no shield, and they let it go. Very nice. And they got a Wigglytuff in the back. Holy smokes, guys. Gonna look to chip with a super hard-hitting Avalanche before we swap out. And they let that go, so that is basically the kiss of death. They know it. They see the writing on the wall. They concede the match. That is going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. And we are off to a solid start with this Froslass team. Guys, if you like what you're seeing, give the video a like. It is really the best thing you can do to help this channel out. Let's see what we got up next here. We got a Vigoroth lead. Okay, Terrible lead. Got to get out of here. Go right into our Alolan Ninetails. And they catch the Weather Ball onto, I did not see, I think it was a Froslass. But that's okay, guys. This is why we run Psyshock, guys. That Dazzling Gleam just takes far too long to get to. And when your Weather Ball is resisted, you want to have a fast activating charge move like Psyshock. That's going to do a ton of damage, guys. This is why I prefer Psyshock in the Holiday Cup. That does quite a bit of neutral damage. Going to shield up this Avalanche here. Could have been a Shadow Ball. They baited us. That's okay, guys. We just really want to maintain alignment. So we're okay going down a shield for that. Gonna look to get rid of it with a Weather Ball. They shield. That means they're looking to get off that hard-hitting Shadow Ball. And gonna shield this up. That's okay. We're fine going down on shields. Gotta maintain alignment. Cannot have that Vigoroth anywhere near our Graveler. They're looking to snipe us, but guys, Alolan Ninetails has some very nice bulk, and we hang on. Gonna bank that energy. Go right in the Froslass, guys. Froslass has a pretty good matchup up against Vigoroth, as we do resist the counters, double resist the body slams. And as you can see, that does nothing. It just tickles Froslass. And because they're going just body slam, we're able to take advantage of that and overfarm. Doesn't look like they're looking to go for Bulldoze. Might be a single move Vigoroth. And we're going to just overfarm for days here and look to get rid of it with an Avalanche. Maximizing our energy management here. Say bye-bye Vigoroth. And gonna see what they have in the back. That Froslass has nearly fainted, and it's Amanda Buzz, and they tried to catch, guys. That's why you gotta exercise some discipline, anticipate them trying to catch, guys. We did not fall for it. Gonna look to get off this first Avalanche. They do shield. You don't commonly see Amanda Buzz shielding, but it is their last Pokemon. We got back-to-back Avalanches here. That's going to be doing a ton of super effective damage. Going to go in the Graveler and finish it off with a Rock Blast. Rock Blast is all we need to take care of this Mandibuzz. Guys, do you see how powerful this team is? This team is so OP, guys. So many people are running these flyers in the Holiday Cup. This team just shuts all that down, and that is going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Nothing but pure domination with this Froslass team. Guys, again, if you like what you're seeing, give the video a like. You would be providing a massive help to the channel. Let's see what we got up next here, guys. Such a strong team. We got a Lickitung. This is okay. We just really have to be mindful of a potential Power Whip that would do super effective damage to us with our rock typing. Gonna look to get off a hard Stone Edge. Most Lickitung players will not shield because it is an absolute tank, and that does quite a bit of neutral damage. Alolan Graveler hits like a truck, guys. Gonna shield up the Power Whip. That would have probably taken us out, guys. And gonna look to get rid of this Lickitung with a Rock Blast. Don't expect that they would shield. Lickitung is very bulky, and we do say bye-bye to Lickitung. And they've got a Froslass in the back. Holy smokes, guys. Oh my goodness, this is why we run Alolan Graveler on this team, guys, for these opposing ice types. We do grab the shield with that Rock Blast, and we are going to look to time an Avalanche. Catch that on the Alolan Ninetails. Maximizing our efficiency, saving that shield, taking that not very effective damage on the ice type. And they've got a Talonflame in the back, so that is why you swap out, guys. Swap out of those neutral matchups to draw out a potential fire type. That way Alolan Graveler can clear that and clear the way for the Froslass. This Talonflame's looking to farm us down. They let that first Weather Ball go through. If they let this one go through, it will KO. And oh, they didn't even get off a move. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness. And I think that sealed the deal, guys. They saw the writing on the wall. They concede the match. That is going to be yet another good game. Well played to this battler. Guys, I'm telling you, if you're scratching your head wondering, what should I run in the Holiday Cup, guys, this might just be the only team you need to get on with your climb in the Holiday Cup, guys. I'm telling you, this team is so strong. If we're met with another positive lead, Alolan Graveler is an absolute nightmare matchup for Dugong. expecting them to catch. We show some discipline. We don't throw our move just yet. And they come in with a Vigoroth. So we go in the Froslass. We do resist these single resist because we do have an ice typing. We single resist the counters, double resist any potential body slams. So they're forced to go with the more expensive move of Bulldoze. And because it's a terrible move, it doesn't do a whole lot. We can let that go through, guys. And they did let that first Avalanche go through. So we're going to look to farm this all the way down. This is just the body slam, guys. It's double resisted. We can hang on and farm this Vigoroth all the way down. Have some loaded energy for whatever they decide to bring back in. Most likely the Dugong. They do come in with that Dugong. It's going to be taking a hard-hitting Shadow Ball right to the face, and they do. Going to see if they shield. This will not KO, so not likely to shield, but we'll do a ton of neutral damage, and they do take us out. Gonna look to come right back in with our Alolan Graveler, and they tried to catch again, guys. You got to show that discipline. Don't throw your move until you know. You want to throw it in between their fast move animation. That way they can't do that to you. This Trevenant here farmed up to a Shadow Ball, gonna shield this up. We will take this to the to shield if necessary, guys. Got to get rid of this Trevenant. Cannot have it anywhere near our Alolan Graveler, as it is a nightmare matchup for Alolan Graveler. And they do shield that first Weather Ball. Gonna look to get off a second one here. And they have to take us out with a Shadow Ball. A Seed Bomb will not do the trick, guys, and they know that. This is definitely another Shadow Ball. Gonna shield this up, and they will not be able to outpace us to another Shadow Ball, guys. So we're gonna look to get to this Weather Ball, and they catch the Weather Ball on the Ice-type Dugong. Nice play on their end, guys, but we've got loaded energy on our Alolan Graveler. Gonna come in just before they can even get off a fast move. This Rock Blast will be taking out this Dugong. That is super effective. Say bye-bye, Dugong. Got another one locked and loaded for this Trevenant. The Trevenant had a move, but they needed two, guys, and they knew that. They were not getting there. We say bye-bye, Trevenant. And we say good game to this battler. That was a good one. Good game. Well played to this battler. Telling you guys, this team is just running right through the Holiday Cup. My goodness, what a fun team. So glad I decided to run it. It's so strong, guys. Such an OP team. And we are met with an Alolan Marowak. Decent lead for us, guys. Just gotta watch out for the Bone Clubs. Alolan Graveler can tank one Bone Club. It does about 50% health, but because we have two Ice types in the back, we have to take out this Alolan Marowak. Gonna shield up this first Bone Club. Look to get off a Rock Blast, and because they're staying in, I would imagine this will grab a shield. That'll do quite a bit of super effective. And they do shield. Gonna build up to another Rock Blast and go for it. We do outpace to the second one. And gonna see if they want to shield this. They can tank one, but they're shielding. So they're weak in the back to Alolan Graveler. But we gotta stay here, guys. Gotta get rid of this Alolan Marowak. Gonna let the Bone Club go through because these Fire Spins are resisted with our Rock typing. And they catch! Oh my gosh, they catch. That is what I get for throwing on alignment. Guys, if you're watching this, don't make the same mistake I made. Never throw on alignment. Should have showed some discipline because knowing that they can't farm us down with those Fire Spins, should have waited a second. And that might come back to bite us. We're going to see. We're trying to play out this Wigglytuff matchup, get rid of the Wigglytuff. We overfarmed. And gonna look to get off an Avalanche. Wasn't sure if we could make it to the Shadow Ball, guys. That Fire Spin damage I think would have taken us out before we could get to it. And it doesn't KO the Marowak. This Marowak hangs on. And again, guys, this misplay here. We probably should have shielded this in hindsight, but figured just soak the damage. Farm down with Alolan Ninetails. They got their own Alolan Ninetails running Charm. Gonna look to play this out here, guys. Can our Alolan Ninetails hang on and pull this game out for us, guys? I'd get off the first Side Shock. Does a decent amount of neutral damage. These Charms are really digging in. Holy smokes. We get to the second one. We let a Charm sneak through. That is not good. That is actually terrible for us because it does not KO. These Pokemon are just hanging on with slithers of health, and they take us out with a Fire Spin. We couldn't take that one, guys. Oh my gosh, we lost that because we threw on alignment, guys. We zigged when we should have zagged. It happens, guys, but no big deal, guys. You can't win them all. Got a nice 4-1. We can't complain about that, guys. Would have been a 5-0. That was a totally winnable game, but no big deal. Good game to that battler. As you can see, guys, this team racks up the wins in the Holiday Cup. 4-1 set. Should have been a 5-0. That just shows how strong this team is, guys, if you play it the right way. So let's unpack this a little bit, guys, before we get out of here. So Alolan Graveler is your lead. Fantastic lead for the Holiday Cup, guys, and you saw why in this video. A lot of people are running these flyers. Some people are running double flyers. So I was thinking about it. I did a set last night when it dropped, just to get a feel for the meta, guys. And I was noticing all the Altarias, all the Talonflames, all the Mandabuzzes. And I said, you know what? I'm running an anti-flyer team because, guys, the flyers in this meta are very, very strong. Very bulky and OP, guys. Talonflame is OP if you let it get out of control. Altaria is a beast. Mandibuzz, you guys all know, is an absolute tank. So I said, you know what? I'm going to put together an anti-flyer team where flyers have nowhere to go no matter what. And I think we did, guys. So we got Alolan Graveler in the lead. Takes care of those ice-type leads as well. Fantastic lead for the Holiday Cup, guys. You run Alolan Graveler in the lead, you're going to win a lot of leads. If you're met with a bad lead or a neutral lead, use your best judgment, guys. If you know that you're in on a neutral lead and that is a bad matchup for your backline, like that Licky Tongue that we saw, typically you wouldn't want to swap out on a neutral lead like that, but it's bad news if you can't align it with Alolan Ninetails, so we stayed in. So neutral leads that don't affect your backline, swap out on into Alolan Ninetails. Of course, the losing leads like Vigoroth, Obstagoon, Diggersby, you want to safe swap into Alolan Ninetails. And Alolan Ninetails is spammy enough. If you're lucky, you can get a few Powder Snows in before they can react. And that is just amazing. Alolan Ninetails with an energy advantage is so powerful. And we run Size Shock, guys. I do not recommend running Dazzling Gleam in the Holiday Cup. There are not very many Dark types. And the Dark types that you're going to be going up against, Weather Ball will be more than enough. You're going to be outpacing those Obstagoons to the Weather Balls, and they have Stab on them. Mandibuzz, you don't need a Dazzling Gleam for that. You can spam that Mandibuzz with Weather Balls. Those are really the only two Dark types. I mean, I did run into one Sableye, and again, Weather Ball going to outpace that Sableye. So there is really no need for Dazzling Gleam, guys. I do not recommend it. It just takes far too long, and you want Size Shock as another fast activating charge move for those opposing ice types like Froslass, like Alolan Ninetails. Size Shock for Alolan Ninetails on this team, guys. And you got Froslass in the back to close the game strong for you. Typical classic ABB line. Losing or neutral leads, swap out into Alolan Ninetails. Draw out a fire type. That way Alolan Graveler can come in and take care of the fire type. That way Froslass, preferably with a shield advantage, can roam free and wreak havoc all over this Holiday Cup. Close the game strong for you. And that is a recipe for massive success with this Holiday Cup, guys. We've got it for, I think 2 weeks. I think we've got the Holiday Cup for 2 weeks. It's going to bleed into the next cycle. So I really wanted to put together a very, very strong and effective team that you guys can go to. Snow runs are everywhere. So if you don't yet have a Froslass, guys, definitely be on the hunt for a good snow runt that can evolve into a Froslass if you don't have one. Most of you already do. Guys, I had a blast. This team is so much fun. It's so OP, super strong. I had a blast. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, I thank you for watching and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.